I pledge allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. President.
The Majority Leader.
Yesterday, the Senate voted to confirm Jeffrey Rosen as the Deputy Secretary of Transportation. Now, in just a couple of hours, we'll take a cloture vote to advance another well-qualified nominee, Rachel Brand, to serve as the Associate Attorney General. Rachel Brand's impressive background includes experience clerking for Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy, and she has already been confirmed by the Senate twice before. She's extraordinarily talented, as Chairman Grassley noted at her hearing, and dedicated to the full and even-handed enforcement of our laws. Ms. Brand also has the support of a bipartisan group of former senior officials at the Justice Department, including Jamie Gorelick and Seth Waxman, who in a recent letter on her behalf cited her stellar reputation for integrity, legal skills, and respect for the law. As they pointed out, Ms. Brand's extensive private and public sector experience would serve her well as the Associate Attorney General, and they also noted she'd be a trusted leader in the department. I look forward to advancing her nomination later this morning. Now, on another matter, as I outlined last week, during the Obama years, the American people struggled with an economy that failed to meet its potential, the slowest recovery since World War II. The middle class losing its historic status as the majority in our country, too many out of jobs and looking for work, too many giving up after years of fruitless searching, too many fortunate just to have a paycheck, but not one large enough to keep pace with ever-rising health costs and energy bills. This is the Obama legacy on the economy. Over 8 long years of failed left-wing policies on everything from regulations to taxes, the Democratic administration put on a virtual clinic in how not to get an economy moving again. No wonder the American people opted for a pro-growth direction in November. Ever since, this Republican Congress has been working to get our economy moving again and to spur job creation. Rather than bury our economy in an avalanche of red tape like the last administration, it's time for a new direction on regulations, smarter and pro-growth. Already, we've taken action to kickstart those efforts, like passing important legislation to provide relief from Obama-era midnight regulations. Rather than make our tax code more complex and punitive like the last administration, we think it's time for a new direction on taxes, simpler and pro-jobs. Passing tax reform legislation would mark a major achievement in bringing us closer to that goal. This Republican Congress and this administration made it a priority from the very start. And over the years, many of our Democratic friends have also expressed the view that we need tax reform. For years, it's been clear that we should help American workers by reforming our outdated and convoluted tax system, which currently discourages investment here in America and deters companies from growing, creating jobs, and increasing wages. For years, it's been clear that we should remove a huge drag on job creation by reforming our overly complex and punitive tax system, which currently undercuts employers who want to expand with new investments, jobs, wages, and employee benefits. For years, it's been clear that we should make taxes simpler and lower. Finally allows them to realize theirs as well. I appreciate the House, under Speaker Ryan's leadership, for the role it's playing in these efforts. That work continues now with the Ways and Means Committee hearing dedicated to tax reform tomorrow and more to follow in coming days. I also appreciate the good work of members in both the House and the Senate, particularly the Senate Finance Committee under Chairman Hatch, who's been leading our discussions. For years, the chairman has been hard at work with fellow Finance Committee members on both sides of the aisle on options for tax reform, and I'm confident that Senator Hatch will continue to lead the way on these efforts in the days and months ahead. So the task before us is certainly a significant one, but I'm confident we're up to the challenge because we know how important it is for us to get this done, and we know how long overdue this is as well.
Do all three? Under the previous order, the leadership time is reserved. Morning business is closed. Under the previous order, the Senate will proceed to executive session to resume consideration of the Brand nomination, which the clerk will report.
Nomination, Department of Justice, Rachel L. Brand of Iowa to be Associate Attorney General.
Under the previous order, the time until noon will be equally divided in the usual form.